Happy Friday or Thursday evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for listening and watching. If you happen to stumble across this later, then I'm about to pull a collective message that hopefully resonates for you. I hope everyone's doing all right. We're coming up to a beautiful full moon. Oh, King of Wands just popped out. You know what? And it's a full moon in Leo, which is exactly what he is. The King of Wands has Leo energy, and he's pretty hot actually. Like, you know, King of Wands, come on. But look, in all seriousness, the King of Wands embraces all masculine energy of power, creativity, making decisions wisely. He's a good card for inspiration. So, if he's representing, the energy represents a person in your life. We could be talking a man sort of 40s onwards, or a female with quite masculine, fiery energy. Not always, but there can be a Leo. In this card he's got the line in the background. And there's someone inspiring. There's someone who, I guess, motivates you to remember your aspirations and put plans in place to follow those plans. Often it can be business related or creative, projects that you might be doing. Anything with that kind of, creative oomph or spark behind it. And he can also be a romantic interest as well. So when the King of Wands comes out, there's some heat there. There's a fair bit of passion and intensity with this guy. There's no mucking around there, that's for sure. So here's the collective message for today. And look, with this full moon that's coming up, to embrace the harness, tongue twisted, to harness the energy of the King of Wands. What you will be looking at in a full moon is acknowledging all the strengths and qualities and traits that you have about yourself that puts the bigger picture inside as to where your goals and aspirations are going, and any barriers that might be in the way. Like, it could be, day-to-day stuff. It could be financial. It could be fear. It could be security. It could be other people. It could be health, anything like that. It's about weighing it all up into perspective and thinking, one step at a time, how can I address these things so that I can manifest what I really want and what I'm wanting to be doing, because life is so short. Before we know it, the blink of an eye is gone and 10 years has passed, and you know what I mean? So the King of Wands, with this sort of energy, that's the kind of magic that you can work with to really with working with all the forces that are happening in the universe at the moment, So I hope that applies to some of you who may be listening. I'm going to pull another quick card. I might reshuffle, actually. I've got the Empress there as well, and she's someone all about new beginnings and stuff, but the birth of a project or fertility or pregnancy or anything like that. She's the mother of the tarot. Now, look, I've got Denise from Memphis in Tennessee on the phone. How are you, Denise?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I was just explaining the collective message, and it's got some oomph there with the King of Wands. I'll tell you what, he's a Leo, and it's the Leo full moon, and all about finding that spark again and inspiration and passion for life. And with the Empress being there, it's a really good time for people to be starting something new, I think. What can I do for you this evening?
Just saying, what all do you see for me?
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I'll do you a general spread. I just dropped a couple of cards as I was doing the collective message, so bear with me. I'll just pick these up. Okay, so just a general spread on what you need to know. Is that, am I hearing you right there, Denise?
Just
Or did you
I
have
guess saying, what really? Just kind of seeing where's my path going.
All right, I'm just popping in my speakers, Denise, because you're a little bit quiet. Can you hear me okay still? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Excellent. Okay, sorry, there was just a little bit of a cutout there, and I think it was from my end, so I apologise for that. All right, so your
Okay.
path, so just to clarify, your path, where you are going, is that the question you would like me to focus on?
Yes.
Not a problem at all. And look, if you want to jump in at any time and ask me something,
Okay.
you go for it. Okay. All right. Denise. Okay. All right, Denise, this is beautiful. This is the High Priestess. Now, the biggest energy
Okay.
with your pathing where you are going, there's a huge emphasis in spirituality with this one, and tapping into your intuition. So, this the High Priestess often comes out when you contemplate big things in life, and um, she has that gut intuition, that feeling, that knowledge. She's kind of the you just got to look at the picture. She already knows. Do you know what I mean? But she does.
Okay.
She comes
Yeah.
out she comes out in people's readings to remind you very much to trust that gut feeling, and that we're all tuned into it. You know, if you just listen to your
Okay.
intuition and work on your intuition more. Now, ways to heighten your intuition could be through guided meditation or visualization, things like that. I'm not sure if you're into all that sort of stuff or not, but it's also
I
just really,
am.
yeah, yeah. So with her coming out today, that's a really big sign um to continue to enhance that. Okay. You've also got the Three of
Okay.
Wands here. Now the Three of Wands is about timing and waiting for your opportunity or waiting for a moment. Okay. And I'm going to pull out another card
Mm.
next to it to see what this might be in regards to. I've got the Queen of
Oh
Swords
yeah.
here. Now, the Queen of
Okay.
Swords, she could represent another woman in your life, sort of 40s onwards, or she could represent your energy. Given that it's next to the Three
Okay.
of Wands, I feel that the energy that she's coming out to tell you today is that you might be waiting on something from a woman in that age group, or something that you might be doing on an intellectual. It's normally got something with intellect or communication or learning, you
Okay.
know, anything to do with the air element, unless you're a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, which is what her signs are. So, what I see this in as, Denise, in a nutshell, just with those three cards, there's more coming out because there's the star here. I really see that you are going to be doing a lot of healing with the High Priestess here. It's
Ooh.
tapping into to your spirituality with the Three of Wands there. It's waiting for this moment, which I feel with the energy of the Queen of Swords there. I feel there
Okay.
is a woman in your life who would be a mentor or some kind of spiritual person who inspires you to really help you tap into all of this sort of stuff. And with the Queen of Swords, with her ability to communicate and articulate herself, I'm tapping into this will boost your ability to be assertive and more confident, and to be able to speak your truth without feeling uncomfortable or, you know, nervous about that.
Okay.
Because there's something about, you know, the tall poppy syndrome that we all can get, where we think, oh, we can't say this because
Yeah.
people, you know, people will think the wrong thing or whatever. But I really feel that your path forward here, this is what you're going to be harnessing and working on. And with the star here, Denise, the star's beautiful. This would signify a lot of healing from past traumas. Okay. It also
Yeah.
signifies
That's me.
chasing those aspirations and goals and dreams that I was talking about with the collective message with the King of Wands, um, is
Okay.
given that it's a full moon, coming up to a full moon in Leo, have a think about all the things that are, you know, your obstacles, you could say. I don't like to call them barriers. I mean, they're technically barriers, but obstacles in your path
Right.
forward here in where you're going. And with the full moon, okay, it's a beautiful time now to release any negative attachments that you might have to friendships or unhealthy people in your life, or a toxic workplace, or
Mm.
anything, anything that's toxic, or, you know, not really benefiting you in the long run. You know, it might be, it's weighing up
Yeah.
those things, you know, money wise, if it's career, you know, we often stick it through because we feel that we have to pay the bills.
Right.
And that's true very much with the, sorry,
That's so
did you
true.
ask?
Yeah, because
You
we
know,
deal with
with
things,
the,
right? Yeah.
and you look at the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of that, but our physical needs often come first, and that's you know, a no-brainer. And so what it's about is putting plans in place. And with the Queen of Swords here, Denise, this is very much going to be a positive, a successful journey for you to start putting plans in place, to follow your true aspirations and what you're really wanting to do. And the Nine of Cups, this is beautiful stuff. You've got a really
Okay.
positive, positive
Wow.
soul journey of healing and
Mm.
self-love in front of you. This is your path. This is what the question was.
Okay.
What's my path forward? It's enhancing your
Yeah.
intuition, working on your spirituality, possibly embracing the mentorship of a woman with the Queen of Swords, or you yourself will be approaching this with the intellect and
Wow.
confidence and conviction of the Queen of Swords that she has. And again, it's all coming back to timing. So look, here's the Knight of Swords, and this is beautiful. This is really a good sign, Denise, that you have got the sheer determination and drive to follow what you want. It's there. There's the star,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
this character will just um, chase after their goals and aspirations without anything holding them back. So, like I said, this is timing. And with the Three of Wands here, I'm getting shivers. This is the time now,
Yeah.
Denise. This is the time now. With the full
Wow.
moon, with the full moon coming up, because I think that's what you've been waiting on. You're waiting for that wave to come in and the time to be right.
I
Now's the
am.
time. Today, tonight, okay. You know,
Wow.
have a think about that. Go out and stand under the full moon wherever you are, and
Okay.
harness that
Sure
energy. Think
will.
about the things you need to sever, the
Okay.
things you need to release from your life, and don't feel guilty for doing so,
Mhm.
because Denise, life's too short, and now your path forward, my
Yeah.
darling, is full of I really get inspiration, determination, and really keep trusting your
Wow.
intuition. Now, I've got 60 seconds left, Denise, so I'm sorry I sort of had to have to cut that short. But look, I've just got the Nine of Pentacles very quickly. If you're thinking of a
Okay.
career change, if you're thinking of a career change, I'm not
Yes.
sure if you even work or not. This is a massive green light to
Yeah.
do so. You pursue
Um,
what's right for you, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is a huge green light for success when it comes to money related things and career changes, also even promotions. So that's a good one. So I must get going. I'm sorry I didn't have longer with you, Denise, but all best with
no, that
that.
was
And yeah,
good.
all good
Thank you
things.
so
It's
much.
really great. Positive
Yay,
change.
I'm excited. Yes, it's needed. Thank you so much.
Do it tonight. Okay, cheers. See ya. As for everyone else, I'll be back same time next week. Thank you. Bless be and have a great weekend.